Welcome back. It's almost been 10 seconds since my last video, but I've been losing them all, so I'm going to get this right. Maybe I should start doing my videos right on Logitech because it'd be more logical than losing them all the time, right? All right. This is where we're going to start in this video now. Numbers and low shoe. Numbers is a basic calculation, okay? Numbers is a basic calculation. MJ, Mary J. I haven't seen Mary J in over 30-something days. 35 days without MJ. You know why? Because they want to give me back my license. At least they're giving me all kinds of papers to get back my license, right? And they're telling me, since you had that minor relapse in 2014, okay, where you were smoking a lot of MJ, I'm going to show you a paper from last year, okay? I'm going to show you this paper. I'm going to try and see if I can remove my name. Is my name in here anywhere? Yeah, well, you know what? My name is all over the place, but I'm going to have to just... Look at this. They take away my license, okay? The 14th of the 4 of 28. Amphetamines, THC, negative, right? Now I'm going to show you the paper that came with this. Just give me 1 second. Just let me look through it. It said, due to the, here's the paper. Where is it exactly? It says right over here. Due to the fact that you have been diagnosed with a drug use disorder, we are required to suspend your driver's license the 28th of April, 2014. And the last paper that I just showed you, okay, dated the 28th of this, drug abuse comes up negative. There is no drug abuse, okay? This is a doctor that sees me 4 times a year, and all of a sudden, boom, you tell her Mary Jane. I told her Mary Jane 10 years ago. She says, oh my God, we're going to have to take you back. You're hyperactive ADHD. I don't know. Oh my God. And then she sees me painting and writing. I told her, you've got to be honest, right? I'm trying to be honest, but anyways. Okay, let's move on to the next level. And inside the next level is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, low shoe numbers. Low shoe has numbers that switch Mercury, okay, from the 1 position, okay, and they put Mercury, okay, in the 8th position. They take Venus in the 2 position and put it in the 3 position. 3 and 8 is the church. Now, in the 8 and the 3 position, okay, where now it is, boom, Neptune is now in Uranus, gives you the gateway, and that's where Mercury was, 1, 7, 8. The spirit is now in the gateway, 1 and 8, and Venus, 2 and 3. Now Earth runs inside Mars, Deca, or Destiny, and Mars runs inside Mercury. Dia, Demas, the moons of Mercury. Right away, we get the names of the moons of Mercury. 1 and 8 is A and H. Venus. That was a fly on my camera. Venus is 2 and 3 BC. Earth becomes 3 and 4 DC. BC, DC. Mars becomes 4 and 1. 5, 7, 5. 57, 75. And this is your birth 9. Continuous running of H, or ashes to ashes, or dust to dust, holding up the arches. Because what holds up the arches is my backbone, my rib cage that holds up, that supports everything that I stand for. Thank God I'm standing. Jupiter, spirit of 55. Saturn, 6. Right now, Saturn jumps into the Pluto position. Uranus jumps into the Saturn position. Neptune jumps into the Uranus position. And Pluto jumps into the position of Venus, because the birth is in Venus. It is the center of 101. Pluto and Mars. Pluto and Mars. The number of Mars is 51 equals to 6. It also equals to 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals to 11. And the number to Jesus, that's right, 1551. 47 times 33 is 1551. Jesus Christ equals to 77 and 74. 7 times 4, 28 the cycle. 7 by 7, 49 the gateway. Green is the gateway created by the soul yellow and the blue inside this world. 9 times 2 is 18 with your birth. 9 times 6, 54, creation of the sun. 7 times 6, 42. The birth, okay, is 42. And 5, which is electric company, which runs with Earth, is inside Jupiter. Hey, Fly, can you get off my screen there? Low shoe inside Mars. Now, low shoe, right, puts Mars in the corner over here. Normally where the 1 is, now Mars is here. Now, why would they do that? Well, look at this. 404 is because from 1 to 5 to 9 is 404, and boom, low shoe shows the same numbers. In this corner, it's 357. Boom, they put Venus, 202. It makes it so perfect that low shoe is actually running just a difference in the numbers. 404 is actually 464. Zion, Israel, because once you get a 6 in the center, you automatically get a 7. 28, 28, 56, runner of the cycle. Venus. 202 becomes 212, or 212. 10 times 10 is 100, but 100 is a reflection of the light because all zeros equal 6. It's 1661. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 is 7 and 6. 7 and 6 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 and 9, 4 by 9 is 36. 212, we're going to go back over here. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 is 5. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 equals to 55. This means over here, Jupiter, bringer of the second sun, comes right over here through Venus. 212 Fahrenheit is 100 Celsius. Celsius, Fahrenheit, the letters are 3 and 6. Add 120 plus 3 and 6 is 129. Why do we add that? Because every time we have a zero, every time we have a zero, okay, every time we have a zero, we get the 1. The circumference, we have to go in it. We have to go in it. We have to go in her. 5, passage in her, surrounded by the circumference is 4. By the diameter is 3, by the circumference is 4. AC, DC energy that goes around. Bzz, bzz. The buzz, we can't get inside of her because of the buzz, right? There's a buzz. The abbreviation. What else are we going to get in here? What are we going to? So this is the lineup. 525, 714. This one will be 7. 4696. What is all this? These are the planets in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now what we're going to do is Mercury. Number to Mercury is 103. Make it 163. That means we get the touchdown and we get the field goal inside of Mercury because we're running her inside the hole. Venus gets 81 equals to 9. This equals to 4 and 9. This 4 over here now adds 6, makes it 10, makes it 16, makes it 7. 7 and 9 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. The gateway is created through Venus and Mercury, and that is your angle, the diameter angle, because it comes to a 3. Okay, 3 and 4. Earth is 7. Why? The number to Earth is 52. The number to Mars, and I'm only using this on numbers. I'm not using Chaldean, and I'm not using Gematria, I'm not using Kabbalah, but if I use all these, I'm going to start contorting, okay, more shapes and designs. But the reason I don't do this, and thank you for mentioning it to me, Anna, yes, I do go in and do designs and measures, but I measure it up against this. There is so much work involved in recreating what we don't know. So this is the uplifting. Now, 1 and 9 comes together. 6 and 5 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. So I would have to put 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Remember, 9 shouldn't even be here. 9 has to go in the center. Why? Because 9 and 1 and 5, A, E, and I are all played from one area. A, E, I, O, U. The C letter and the O letter, 3 and 6, Celsius and Fahrenheit, come together and create this design, the Y shape. Here's what it creates together. These are only the vowels. That's all I did is the vowels. And then we have to know that we have to go A, E, I, E, A. So if we add these all up, and you continuously, I have to do multi-dimensional, 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels, because when you place a chip to bet, right? If I can bet a chip on this one and a chip on this one, I'll bet a chip in the center. So this is what brings everything together, okay? You can't just have prime. Do you know what prime means? Prime means 1. We need more than prime. With prime, it says prime. Okay, okay, it's prime. Okay, that's the beginning. That's all it is. Just like the colors and the reflection of the sun, right? Shoot the sun into this corner with different LED lights, shoot it into this corner, shoot one color into this corner, every single corner will come out different because of the different colors. Call it the Kelvin, call it the lumens that come with it. Another thing I wanted to mention is this. If I take this cube and put it on this angle, I didn't mention it before, I don't have 3, and I don't have 2. I don't have circumference or diameter. Check. 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels, 5 levels. 5 times 72, 72 times 5, 360 degrees. 19 times 19, 361, 360. I need to go, in order to get all the way around, I have to go 361 times 360 equals to 129,960. Now I got to take 129,960. Now I got to take 25,920 divided by 129,960 equals to 2. Let me do this again. 360 times 360 equals 360 times 360 equals 1296. Right? Now I'm going to take 25,920 divided by 1296. I don't know if I got it right. Look what it equals. I wish I can hold it up. So let's do it together. Even if we don't see it, I would like for you to see it, okay? I'm going to do it 360 times 360. Now how can we get this to give you a little light? Because I'm not touching my camera. 360 by 360 equals 129600. Now I'm going to take the Mayan count. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 0 times 6 equals to 25,920 divided by 1296 equals to 20. 20 is exactly what it is. We can't have 21 because that's added in blackjack. That is the spirit ace. We only get 2 cards. It's so freaking perfect. Did you follow me? 5 levels. This is the 5 levels. If you want to talk swastika, go in here and understand that it's been turned on an angle. Okay, now on this page, it shows you the Rubik's Cube. When red meets yellow, we create orange. 9 and 2, 11, 2 and 7, 9, 11 come together to create 6 and 0. 6 and 0 becomes 6 and 6. Or because there's already a 6, I'm going to throw something, a new bone at you. 0 becomes 8 or 4. Why? Because it's a divided 8 between 2 sides. We already have the 6. We already know we're in the center. Now we need the lower and the upper, saying 8. 6 and 8 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. This number orange will become 5 now, or 3. Electric company either running through Earth or on an angle through Jupiter into Uranus, which is switched over to being Venus, okay? And Venus will now run, and it still runs, but now it runs on a diameter with Neptune. That's why we never like to really mention Neptune, because Neptune gets split up. And don't forget, above and below the water. So this becomes 3, this becomes 2, this becomes 9. 9, 23, 9, 2, 3. This becomes 3, it's these two. 9 and 11 equals to 20, becomes 26, and this becomes 3, 29, and this is your birth. And this is your sun. Why is it your sun? Because when we play pool, right, and we mix the same colors, from the 3 ball and the 11 are both red, from the 1 ball and 9 are both yellow, well, those 2 colors, they're 2 reds together, 3 and 11 make 14, and 14 is what goes around the dice, in which goes around the moon, in which is 3, 4, 7, and 6. 3, 4, 7, and 6 goes around here, and then the cube that fits in the center over here, 14 is around 3, 4, 7, and 6. Now I have to take this, I have to go 3,476 diameter moon divided by 14 equals to 248, 28, 57, 1. It means something to me. It's a spirit matrix that runs through the moon. 8 to, you can see that, 8 to 8. That's the cycle of the 24-hour day that runs through the concurring moon, 28, every 28 days in the moon, and the one spirit flows into it. But only I can make that crap up. But it makes sense to me and I understand it, but there's more to it than that. Let me do this again, 34, because I never did it that way. 3476 plus 14 equals to 3490, DC in birth, 490. Now, I can explain it if you're here, but it's so hard to explain because I know the numbers. It's 10 years I'm doing this. 3490 divided by 2 equals 1745 divided by 2 equals 872, 5 divided by 2 equals 436 divided by 2 equals, divided by 2 equals. Now, I didn't choose the right number. I have to check out all the numbers and see what works, because this number thing is perfect. You make it perfect all the time. You make it work so you can see the exact numbers. The same thing with pi. Do you know how pi works? 3 times 1, 3 times 4, 3 times 7, 3, 3, 3. 3 times 2, 3 times 5, 3 times 8, 6, 6, 6. 3 by 9, 3 by 6, 3 by 3 equals 9, 9, 9. 3 times 0 equals 9. So now we have the color match. Now we have yellow and blue that comes together. 11, which is 2, and this is 10, which is 7. 2 and 7. Yellow and blue will now work with red. 2 and 7, because 0 equals 6. It makes green equals 4. This equals 6, this equals 4. 6 by 4, 6 plus 4, 24 and 10, and that is your MB, the way your computer is set up. So blue is how your computer is set up for your mind. And what we have to do with this is that the 24th letter is the X letter, and Roman numerals, the X is the 10th letter. 6 times 4 is 24, 6 plus 4 is 10. So we put those two together, and now we just have to understand that red and white is the only extra color in Rubik's Cube. There are 4 colors in Rubik's Cube, plus the extra created color that changes its name from red and white to pink. Everybody else is light this and lime that, right? Solid green. We can say green is lime green. But anyways, pink equals to 50. Pink also equals to 23. And the difference between here and here is 27. What's in between? 26. That stands for the Queen, or Venus and Saturn, because Venus is 2 times Venus equals Mars. 3 times Venus equals Saturn, and 4 times Venus, and 4 is the circle, remember, equals to Neptune, go all the way around from the sky and into the ground, and you have Neptune, the water that connects everything together. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. We're going to end this, and we're going to do another video after this, and it's going to be about Earth and Mars and the letters in the planetary system, and how the letter U is in every single planet except for Earth and Mars. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.